Their drifting flows and unpredictable weather leave the region devoid of much human activity.
Well, all the same, everybody should bundle up and keep warm as we sail through.
Good call. Any one of us could wind up sick. Anyone but Gren, that is.
Let me guess. You're trying to say I'm too slow to catch a cold? Well, fine. We'll see who's laughing when this goofball's the only one not cooped up in bed. Hey, Karja! Okay, on to plan B. Kichi kichi dow!
I get that you're worried about her, but tickling is off limits. Each of us needs to pull their weight right now. So quit wasting time and come do your share of the work.
You're right. Okay, leave it to me, Rosa.
And here I expected the events at the throne to leave everyone discouraged. These children truly are tenacious.
And yet, somewhat unsettling at the same time. What a curious place.
We're making port over there, right, Adel?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready to drop bang. Kerr?
And it's gone.
Perhaps the island we saw was simply a trick of the light.
What speed?
Like a mirage.
Bifrost.
Bifrost. That's the name of the illusory sea from Norman myth, no? Legends claim it exists between this world and the next.
I couldn't say. This would be the first I've seen of it. But to think it would appear in Obelia Gulf.
Consider the way that island vanishes whenever we draw near, though. Do we know for sure it actually exists? Adol, you're right. We shouldn't just give up.
Damn! I really thought we had it!
If third time wasn't the charm, I'm not too hopeful about the fourth and fifth.
What is it, Rosa? Is that a ship?
Judging by its distinctive shape and, above all, the size. Leela!
Yes, that is Rollo's Ark. I'm certain of it.
You didn't mention earlier.
What do you mean? Can't you tell? It showed up to give the Sandras a warm welcome.
Into the next world, you mean?
Don't even start! You'll jinx it into existence!
Actually, Gren may just have the right of it.
He does. Wait, the Ark! It's slowly drifting in our direction!
So it is. Ha! That'll teach you to doubt me.
Rollo. But why?
Off the port side! It's the Balta Sea Force!
Pick a worse time, why don't they?
Jarl Grimson!
Time to eat! Pretty impressive, even by my standards.
Wow! Meals at sea never looked so good!
goodness.
Blast him!
I hope the hull's okay.
Fire!
Bombs away!
Suck on this! This'll mop him up!
Fire!
Here's one with your name on it!
What did I do to deserve this?
How do you like that? How do you like that? How do you like that?
Fire!
Enemy fleet neutralized!
Yeesh. You sure put up a fight.
Just be glad that we sent them packing.
Agreed. It's for a fact that we just engaged the Sea Force's first flotilla. But Jarl Grimson's flagship, the Norgest, was nowhere to be seen.
Dead ahead! Another ship is emerging from behind the arc!
A surprise attack from the Norgest! So the entire first flotilla was only a decoy? All hands, stay alert! The real battle's yet to come!
Is everybody alright?
See how you fancy this?
How do you like that?
The fastest, most powerful ship in the Balta Sea Force could do no less. Jarl Grimson.
The Ark!
Seeing one up close truly puts into perspective how enormous they are.
They were constructed that way to deliver not only humans, but also flora and fauna from the flood. What's more, I suspect that this is the selfsame Ark Rollo himself had ridden. Yes. Rollo went missing upon this very ark. With luck, it will... Yes, we must take care not to lose our way. If I am not mistaken, Rollo's personal quarters should be someplace within. Whatever clues were left behind will likely be there.
Let's catch our breath. How's that? This one's strong. Not gonna make it in time. Unless...
Target's got one coming to him! Power of mana!
Get ready!
To end this!
How's that? Nice shot!
Fire in the hole!
Team up! Burn to cinders! How's this? How's that? Team up! Yeah! Blast off! Nice shot! How's that? Burn to ashes! How's that? Nice try! Team up!
Karsha. Even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adam. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Okay, let's go! Switch! Hut!
Got some fish. Need me to send any?
Oh, you don't. No stone unturned, huh? Here. Ah. All finished. All finished. All finished. All finished. Anything
Yep.
I'm pretty good with my... Anything? See you.
Hey, how's your gear holding up? Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Well, hit me up whenever...
Allow me to handle the a box lunch, then? Can't forget the mise en place. All done. Can't forget the mise en place. Would you like anything, if you'll excuse...
Switch! Hut! Okay, let's catch our breath. Hut!
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark. This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them. Rollo harbored much regret over the countless lives he claimed in the past. I imagine he wished to redress those wrongs, even during the Great Calamity.
Well, ain't that noble of him? Didn't realize his hull held so much history. Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Grimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and La Leela, you're looking. You know, I held out a sliver of little bow. Turned out to be a bust, though, eh? Ah, don't be coy, lad. You know the only item on my agenda. Now hand over Rolo back there. What's this? Old Grand sealed her consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her, if anything.
Karja is in Rolo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilena of her life. And her dream along with it. How's Warg holding up?
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside in Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
Ha! Shut your gob.
Stings, don't it? Making it all the way to Britai, just to have one of our own stab us in the back. God's blind. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up? Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever. Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed-up, shat-out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilena. Ilena Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans. On that note,
I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next, and every day after. I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
what good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Nibelhell?
From then on, Ilena attempted to put a fleet of her own together. We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land. So Ilena wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance. At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds stopped. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilena played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend till, sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown to be a fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland, I realized that seeing Ilena's dream through had become my own. But then... planting roots in new soil and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rolo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilina, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rolo's descendant, though, is beyond me. The way we made our problems into yours, but it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle. She did, huh? Makes sense. When it comes down to it, I was never much of a parent to her. But since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return gone now.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. 2 or 3 ought to do the trick. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't what I gotta do.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, Shield Brother? Good answer. Time to hold up to your promise.
Go through!
Dodge this!
Copy with
What?
Slice and dice! Trigger!
Go through!
How's this?
What?
You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
Switch! Gotcha!
How's that?
How's this? Gotcha! Tasty!
Switch! Fire in the hole!
Looking like real shield brethren now.
All thanks to you!
We'll leave you in the dust, Grimson!
I'd sure like to see you try!
Go time!
Dodge this!
Well, this is around what I expected to get. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. About time you breathed your last. Rolo!
Grimson's not playing around! I'm getting pretty pissed off over here! You better be ready to eat those words!
Go through!
Dodge this!
Blast off! How's that?
Come at you!
Eat this!
How's that? What? It broke through! Team up!
drop you in half! What's a guy gotta do to achieve your dream?
What? What? Dodge this!
I'm at you! I'll drop you in half!
How's this? Together!
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from. Did we get him?
Not too shabby, gotta say. The years are really catching up to me, but the thing is, I'm into to go down and out.
Such speed!
Grimson.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
It can't be.
Ilona, is that you?
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom?
Yep, that's...
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together? By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself. Save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter, my Karja, this whole way through.
You've been... watching?
As for you, Grimson... I could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I have a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there? Am I wrong?
Teensy little mishaps? Now, if that ain't the understatement of the century.
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does, am I wrong? You won't hear me apologize, though. Not just because it wasn't my fault, but because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world. And that wouldn't sit right with me. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving so hard to lead.
Right.
So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now and forever. Adel? Sorry. You're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess. That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling. On that note, make a fine Norman. Huh? I'm only joking. For the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try...
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilena's resolve.
How did that even happen?
The reason her will has assumed physical form is unknown to me. Perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne, but...
I see. Hey! Grim... Let's move on ahead, Adel. I wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves in front of her, now would we? All right, let's get back to searching for Rollo's...
I'll be right back. Switch! A rare find!
Switch! That should just about do it!
Switch!
Switch out! Let's join forces! There!
Switch! Furnace cinders! How's that? How's that?
believe this is Rollo's personal cabin. The man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this ark before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge onward. Rollo was hastening to ensure the safety of all in his realm, be they man, beast, or vegetation. At that same time, I was fully preoccupied with keeping the three generals at bay. We entrusted our daughter, Lana, to one.
Switch! Looks valuable.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
Yes. It appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for? The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights. First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us. The rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush. Aye, and going by this map, it doesn't look all that far from here.
Indeed, yours may very well ring true.
All right, then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sandras and set sail on the double. Oh, a new letter?
Feel that wind! Winds, empower us!
What a pleasant breeze!
Okay, let's pick up the pace. Okay, let's pick up the pace.
Mana,
It seems
gather
the Balta
round.
Sea Force has already withdrawn from the Rogue Sea.
They always did know when to quit. At least we can move freely around the Rogue Sea now.
This area seems very expansive. We should take a look around before heading to Bifrost.
This could be useful, don't you think?
Full speed ahead!
This is kind of fun!
A small boon.
Captain Karja Balta. Would Captain Karja Balta please come to the sick bay immediately?
Yeesh, what's the deal, Mirabelle? I'm busy here.
None of that now, Missy. You promised you would get regular checkups, remember? Look, your girl blushed again already.
Where do
Rolo
we
and the
head
Berserker
next?
state are clearly taking their toll on your body.
I think
Avoid
we can use
overexerting
this.
and get plenty of rest. I'll be back shortly with a warm drink for you.
Right. Thanks. I don't stand a chance against her.
I think I'll take that.
Founder of the Bolter Sea Force. I would have loved to meet her.
Did you
Whoa.
look anything like your
This
mother,
is actually
Karja?
pretty good.
The way you do with Leela?
Don't ask me. Only impression I got is that we're worlds apart, personality-wise. Still, it was a real breath of fresh air watching her chew Grimson out. Can't say the same about her asking Adel to be her son-in-law, though.
Son-in-law?
How did that happen? Details, now!
What are you two all up in arms about?
Rolo. Those humongous arcs he built ended up saving lives by, well, the boatload. At first, I'd written him off as just some mind-blowingly ruthless thug. No offense.
Think not. However, once freed from the malice, there was no man more pure-hearted and compassionate. His kingly duties kept him exceedingly busy, yet he always made time for me and our daughter. And in sleep, his harsh countenance would soften into that of a child. My darling roly-poly. Perhaps I've said too much.
So, even spirits can get all lovey-dovey.
Hang on to your hats! Bet we can make landfall on that island.
All right, let's disembark.
Oh? Seems we got fish in the water. Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Got it right!
That's the way. That's the way. That's the way. I'll help out.
Come here, you!
You put up quite a fight!
The suspense is killing me.
Got it right!
That's the way. I'll help out. damage! Going through! Fly ball! Fly ball! Slice and dice! Bringer! Now, dodge this!